Welcome my friends, I have a beautiful Deco Mesh Christmas wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you step by step how to pull together a beautiful Deco Mesh Christmas wreath. Let me show you how to make it. To get started on today's Christmas wreath, we're going to prep our ribbon. These are the two ribbon that I pulled out. They're both 1.5 inches at 50 yards. They came from Costco. I really love the black and green check. And then I like this one too. It adds just a little bit of sparkle. It has a little bit of gold detail in there. But I love the white background with that greenery. Very pretty. You will want to cut 18 pieces of each ribbon at 12 inches and dovetail their ends. I have my ribbon prepared, 18 pieces of each, cut at 12 inches and dovetailed. Now we're going to prepare our wreath form. This is a 14-inch wire wreath form that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. It happens to be silver, but you can use whatever color you can find. You're also going to need some full-length pipe cleaners. You will need 18 of them. So we're going to put our pipe cleaners onto our wreath form here. And that just makes this a working wreath form. So you want to start here on the crossbar. You're going to put one pipe cleaner on the 2 bars near the center. And then you're also going to put a pipe cleaner on the 2 bars on the outside of the wreath at the crossbar. Now you're going to do that to every crossbar, and then in between the 2 crossbars, you're also going to place a pipe cleaner on the 2 bars on the outside. Just continue this pattern all the way around your wreath. My wreath form is ready to go. You will also need 2 rolls of 10-inch by 10-yard jute colored Deco mesh. Now I'm using what they call their drift snow or snow drift mesh. I really like this. It has the little white poofy balls. But you can use a plain colored jute, one with stripes, whatever you can find in your store. I did pick this up from Hobby Lobby. This is their Poly Pro weatherproof mesh. And this normally retails for $9.99, but I always pick up their mesh when it's 40 or 50% off. I have 1 roll of my mesh laid out here. For our base today, we're going to be doing the poof method, and then we're going to go back in and fill in with the cruffle method. I really love mixing the 2 methods together. I get a very large, thick base. So to get this attached, you just want to scrunch your end. I'm going to start here on the center ring. Just lay it in your pipe cleaners, give a couple twists, make sure that's nice and secure. And then we're going to be measuring our poofs at 10 inches. You want to start here where you attached it. Pull out to 10 inches, pinch, go to the next pipe cleaner, lay it inside and give another twist. Continue to measure at 10 inches and move your way around the center of your wreath. I'm back where I started, so now I'm going to move down to the outer ring, and I'm just going to drop right down to the pipe cleaner that's below the one I'm at. Then I'm going to continue to measure at 10 inches and work my way around the outer ring. Check the description box below for a complete supply list. So I have the poofs on. I'm going through now and I'm opening them up, spreading them out so I get the full effect. Enjoying today's content and want to see more? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, you'll be one of the first to know every time I upload new content. See how much better it looks just by opening up all of your poofs. With the rest of your first roll and an additional second roll, you want to cut 18 pieces, cut at 25 inches in length. I like to use a rotary cutter, but if you have a good pair of scissors, that works as well. You just want to make sure you get a nice clean cut so that you don't have problems with fraying. I have all my mesh cut at 25 inches. I'm going to be using my bow dabber to put together all my bundles. I like using this machine. It is a bow maker. You can find the link to my Amazon associate shop where you can find this under tools in the description box below. We're going to be doing the cruffle method. Now this is a really simple method and I love this method because it reduces the fraying. You want to start at one end and do a nice curl. Usually go 2 or 3 times and then I take a clip, go around to the other side. You're going to do the same thing. Roll about 2 or 3 times. And then the distance in between you pinch and scrunch just like you would on a ruffle till you get to the other side. So then you have 2 curls and you have a cruffle in the middle. I like this because those cut ends are all rolled in. And then we're going to add 1 piece of each ribbon. Then you want to go ahead and place 1 bundle in each pipe cleaner. And when you're placing your bundles, you do not want to place them like this. You want to turn them and place them this way. That way you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck on your bundle. By placing it the opposite way, what happens is you get a lot of mesh buildup in the center of your wreath, which you're not going to see once you add your sign. And then you don't have enough mesh around the outside and it just doesn't look full. So give that a couple twists, trim, leave about a 1/2 inch, and then push your pipe cleaners forward. Just kind of lift up and pull out my ribbon. And I'm going to start on the outside and then move to the inside. That way my inside bundles will slightly sit up on top of my outside bundles. Now if your curl is too tight, you will know because the ends will start to stick out. If that happens, you want to loosen up your curl. If you don't, you'll have more issues with fraying. I have all of my bundles in and my base is complete. I think it looks so pretty and I love that snowdrift mesh. I think it really looks good on this wreath. Very pretty. Now this is the sign that I've chosen. I did pick this up from Dollar Tree, so now you can see why I chose that green and black check. It matches the trim. So to get your sign attached here, I took the jute cord out and I put in some floral wire, and then I added 2 full-length pipe cleaners down here at the bottom. I like to have my wreath signs attached in 4 places. I don't want them to move once they're attached. But I think that sign is so pretty. Now to get this attached, you just feed your pipe cleaners and your floral wire down through the mesh and you attach it to the wire frame in the back. Now I want my sign to sit right in the center, up on top of the mesh. I think that's going to be absolutely gorgeous. My sign is on. It's nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Once you get it attached, make sure to trim and tuck your pipe cleaners and your floral wire. Is some of these red little Christmas balls. You get 16 pieces in a pack. These are the soft red glow. And I'm going to cluster these into 3. So I just take a full length pipe cleaner, feed on 3 of the ornaments. You should be able to make about 5 cluster ornaments. Pull them all the way down so they're nice and snug, and then give it a couple twists. I wanted to share a trick with you when attaching your little ornament balls. You want to twist all the way down till you leave about an inch on either side. This is going to help them stay up on top of the wreath and not sink down. And then just go in and attach them like you normally would to one of the wire frames in the back. So once I get them in, I fluff right around them, make sure they're up on the top. And then I hot glue one of the balls onto the mesh so that it stays up in that area. Okay, I have all my little cluster ornaments in. I got 5 with that one package, and I'm happy with that. I like how it really accentuates the red here in the barn, but I want to add a little bit more red, and we're going to do that with the bow. So now we're going to make the bow. You're going to need 2 full-length pipe cleaners. Now I'm going to be using the same 2 ribbon that I added and this additional ribbon. I wanted to add a little bit more red. This is also 1.5 inches at 50 yards. I did pick this one up at Costco as well. So I'm going to start with this really pretty ribbon. I'm going to measure my tail at 8 inches, pinch and twist. And now I'm going to make my loops at 4 inches, and I'm going to do 1 loop on either side. Okay, now I'm going to go to my black and green check. I'm going to do the exact same thing. 8-inch tails, 1 loop on either side at 4 inches. I'm going to go back to my red ribbon again. I'm going to do the same thing, 8 inches, 1 loop on either side at 4 inches. I'm sorry, my camera shut off because my storage was full. I did finish off the bow. Now I did 4 pieces of ribbon. Each one has 8-inch tails and 1 loop on either side at 4 inches. And I started with the red, I did the green, another red, and then the other green. And now you just want to open up your loops and separate your loops out and your tails. I'm going to have my tails mixed in with my loops on this one. And this is approximately what it should look like. I'll do my final adjusting and the trimming of my tails once I get it onto the wreath. So we're going to get our bow attached. And I left the area here at the top without any red because I knew I was going to put the bow. And I have red here in my bow. So I want this to go right above the sign. I'm just going to use my pipe cleaners, feed it in through the mesh, and attach it to that wire frame in the back. I have my bow attached and I'm really happy with it. Now I hung it up and I was looking at it and it needed more red still, so I've added a package of the large red Christmas balls. This is the package that they come in, and you get 7 in a package for $1.25. They had half shiny red and half glitter. And to get these attached, I'm using a combination of Aleene's Original Tacky Glue and hot glue. So I just add Aleene's first, follow up with some hot glue, and then just make sure you get that nicely nestled inside your Deco mesh so it has good contact. And here you go. We are all done. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And those little hints of red really make that red barn in the sign pop out. Absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful Christmas DIY. I'm very happy with the end result. When I saw this sign that had the trim with the green and the black check, and I knew I had that same ribbon at home, I was very excited to pull together this beautiful wreath. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and show some love in the comments. This really does help support my channel. It lets YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching, and then they share it with more people and my channel grows. If you're looking for more Christmas inspiration, you can click into my playlist right here. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should do so by clicking on this icon right here. I have so many wonderful crafts coming this holiday season. You're not going to want to miss them. Have a great day, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.